morning, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the mat. As you can see, I'm back home again. It feels good to be here, and it's so good to see you. So today we're going to be working with our weights and foam roller. I'll be introducing a couple of new creative moves, a little bit of flow in between. So I hope this practice is going to meet you well on your mat. All right, get comfortable. Make sure you have all your props. I'm choosing to sit on the foam roller today. It's always good to change it up just a little bit and get yourself comfortable, right? So gently rock forward and back. Start to feel your body connecting to the earth, becoming more grounded. So a sway side to side, front to back, perhaps some circles. It gives you that opportunity to become more aware of your body in space, now connected to the ground, right? So remembering that the earth is there to support us. Come back to a central position. You can rest your hands turned down onto your thighs or up in Yoga Mudra. Eyes can be 3/4 way closed, or you can go ahead and close them all the way. Focus your awareness on the inhale and the exhale. If you do know Ujjayi breath, you can begin to constrict the back of the throat to create a more audible sound. Soften the mouth, tongue, the jaw, the throat. Even the lips, around the nose, the ears. As you inhale, feel the ribs expand. And as you exhale, draw the low belly in and up. Just this simple act of breathing consciously can be quite challenging. As soon as the mind begins to wander, you can gently coach it back to following the breath. Inhale and the exhale. Three more breaths on your own. And last one, fully in, fully out. Go ahead and re-extend the spine. Float your two palms together and land your finger pads together and your left palm on your right palm. Spread the fingers wide. And we'll continue with 3 cleansing breaths. Take a full deep breath in all the way. Open mouth, let it go. 2 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Relax your arms down to your thighs. Lift your chin. And slowly begin to open your eyes back into the room. Good, so nice. Let's come off of our seat. You're going to move into a laying down onto your back. You're going to first lay down without the foam roller, and then we're going to introduce the foam roller underneath our spine. So start off by rolling all the way down onto your back, hugging your knees in towards your chest. Start to take some circles in one direction, clockwise and counterclockwise. Hug the right knee in towards the right shoulder, extend your left leg up, breathe in. And as you breathe out, hover just above the ground. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, nice and controlled. Breathe in and breathe out. Switch legs. Left knee comes in. Inhale, reach your right leg up and hover just above the ground. 2 more. Wake up your core. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathing in and breathing out. Hug both knees in towards your chest, rounding out the lower back. And then from there, you're going to extend your arms out into a nice big wide T and reach your legs up towards the sky. Take a full deep breath in. As you breathe out, lower your right leg. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, lower your left leg. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breathe in, bend your knees. Breathe out, take your knees to the right. Inhale, come back through the center. And as you exhale, take your knees to the left. So just a simple little sequence here. Inhale, reach your legs up. Exhale, lower your right leg. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, lower your left. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out, take your knees to the right. Breathe into the center. And breathe out to the left. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, lower right leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Breathe out, lower your left leg. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend. Breathe in. Breathe out to the right. Breathe into the center. Breathe out to the left. Breathe in back through the center. Breathe out, both feet on the ground. Stretch your arms down by your sides and lift your hips up, opening up into those hip flexors. Lift your hips a little higher for 3. Lengthen the back of the neck for 2. Press down through your palms for 1. Next, inhale, lower the hips. Stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, sweep your arms down by your sides and lift your hips. As 2. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lift your lips, lift your hips a little higher for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly articulate your spine down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. You're going to roll to one side. Pause and press yourself up. We'll place the foam roller now along the spine, like so. Make sure it's in the center of your mat. Lift your hips up onto the foam roller and make sure you have your weights next to your body. Slowly lower your spine down onto the foam roller. Make sure that there's a little bit of space beyond the tailbone and a little bit of space above the crown of the head. Situate yourself onto the foam roller so you feel balanced, right? At the same time, you're grounded with your 2 feet. So you want to have your knees wide enough and your feet wide enough that you feel stable without even using those hands. Stretch your arms out into a nice big wide T. This is your exhale. Inhale, wrap your right arm over your left. Give yourself a hug. Exhale, stretch your arms nice and wide. Inhale, left arm over right. Give yourself a hug. Exhale, sweep your arms out to the side. And again, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last time on each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So good. Let's take those weights. We'll do that similar action. Inhale, bring your arms together so your weights touch. And as you exhale, a little micro bend in those elbows as you open and squeeze the shoulder blades into the foam roller. Breathe in, meet your weights in front of you or above your face. Exhale, open and squeeze. One more, inhale. And exhale, and you'll hold it here. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades, keep lengthening the tailbone for 3, for 2, and for 1. So good. Set your weights down on either side and then stretch your right arm overhead. Take it nice and slow, right? So you're going to inhale, your weights will meet above you. And as you exhale, switch. Left arm goes back, right arm goes down. Nice and slow and steady. Breathe in and breathe out. That's one cycle. You're going to do 2 more cycles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to sweep your right arm overhead so you create a V shape, right? So from your shoulders, you're reaching out into this nice big wide V. This is your inhale. As you exhale, create a W shape. So you're hugging your elbows in towards your side ribs. 2 more. Nice and slow. Inhale, create a big V. You can rest your weights on the mat behind you. Exhale. Hover just above the ground as you create your W shape. And 1 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Stay here, little pulses for 3, for 2, and for 1. Place your weights down. Fingertips come onto the ground. Hug both knees in. Yes, this is a balance. Keep drawing your belly in towards your spine. And reach your legs up towards the sky. Take a nice big wide stretch with those legs. Inhale, cross your right leg over your left, squeeze. Exhale, nice big wide stretch. Inhale, left over right, squeeze. Exhale, big stretch. 2 more. Inhale, 2 more cycles. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and 1 more time each side. Breathe in. Keep pointing through the toes. Keep lengthening through those beautiful long limbs. Opening up nice and wide for 3 little pulses, for 2, and for 1. So good. Bring your feet back together. Bend your knees. Place your feet down onto the ground. Go ahead and rest your hands onto your ribs. A nice inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, lengthen. Tuck and curl. 2 more. Breathe in, opening up into the front body, arching the spine. Breathe out, draw the ribs in, draw the belly in. And 1 more. Inhale. This is a form of cat and cow. Exhale. So good. You're going to slowly come off of your foam roller. So take your time. Support yourself on 1 elbow, move the foam roller out the way. You're going to come up into a seat, bring the soles of the feet together, the knees nice and wide, and sit up nice and tall. And you're going to squeeze your knees out to the side. We're going to do little pulses here for 10, 9. You can even close your eyes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and place your right foot in front of the left. Your right shin bone is going to be parallel to the edge of the mat. You're going to bend your left knee behind you, right? And you can even bring your right foot so it rests onto your left knee. So you have more of a triangle position. If you look down, you should have this triangle position right there. Take your right palm and place it behind you, and you're going to take a weight into your left hand. Reach your left arm towards your left knee. This is your inhale. As you exhale, push into your right palm, opening up into the hip flexors, and reach your left arm over your left ear. Exhale, nice and slow. Come on down. And 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Stay here. Little pulses for 3, for 2, lift those hips up, and for 1. Nice big opening into the hip flexor, and we're going to change sides. So you'll bring your left shin parallel to the mat, tuck your right knee behind you, your left foot is placed onto your right knee, left palm goes behind you, weight is in your right hand. Sit up nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, sweep your right arm over your right ear. Inhale, come back into that neutral position. Exhale, right arm over right ear. And 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Little pulses here for 3. Keep lifting and opening into that right hip for 2. And for 1. Come all the way back down. Set your weight off to the side. Extend your legs forward. And you're going to shake your legs out just like so. Let's transition into child's pose. So we're going to bring the knees nice and wide, big toes to touch. You can take a block and place it underneath the forehead as you lay the forehead down onto the mat or onto your block, finding a child's pose. So the arms can be extended. You can bend the forearms so that the forearms rest gently onto the ground. For more of a relaxing child's pose, more of an active child's pose, go ahead and tend the fingers, lift the elbows, and engage into the shoulder blades. So you want to draw the shoulder blades down the back, creating more space between the shoulders and the ears. Just relax into the mouth, tongue, the jaw, the throat. 1 more full deep breath in. Open mouth, just let it go. Stretch your right palm forward, place your right palm flat onto the mat. Spread your left arm underneath, and if you have a weight there, you can even use the weight to kind of extend into that left arm, encouraging a deeper stretch into the outer left shoulder. Take a full deep breath in, full deep breath out. 1 more, inhale and exhale. And then we're going to switch sides. So you'll just let that weight stay there. Extend your left arm forward, thread your right arm. Hopefully there's a weight there waiting for you. Use that weight to encourage a deeper stretch. Inhale all the way. Exhale, engage the core. 1 more, fully in. Fully out. Release the weight. Extend both arms forward by that neutral position, and then go ahead and press yourself up into a tabletop position. Then you can have your blocks on either side of the mat ready for you when we are using the blocks in just a little while. Spread your fingers wide, make sure that the wrists are underneath the shoulders and the knees are right underneath the hips. As you inhale, soften the belly, you can even lift the crown slightly, opening into the throat. And as you exhale, tuck the chin in. So you close the throat, but you open the back of the neck. 2 more. Inhale. Even this very sort of simple stretch, you can create more challenges into it, right? Every single posture we do, we can create an added challenge. 1 more full deep breath in. And a full deep breath out. Stay here, squeeze your belly in towards your spine, opening and rounding into your back body for 3, for 2, and for 1. So good. Let's come back into that neutral position. Keep your right palm onto the mat. Extend your right leg back. Lift your right heel. Extend your left arm. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, extend, table balance. Exhale, reach back and tap your foot. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. One more cycle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're going to catch your foot now. Hold into it for 3. Push into your right palm for 2. And for 1. Really good. Come back into a neutral table. Let's sit back onto the heels and go ahead and turn that right palm back. Just stretching into it. There was some weight onto it, so it feels good just to do a counter stretch. One more full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Let's go and do the second side. Weight is on the left wrist now. Extend back with your left leg. Reach your right arm forward. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Breathe in, reach back, tap the foot. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Catch hold of the foot, push the foot into the hand for 3, for 2, and for 1. So good. Extend, come back, sit back onto your heels. Let's do that counter stretch to the left wrist. Breathe into it and breathe out. Very nice. You're going to take your foam roller now and you're going to place it on the tops of the thighs and you're going to roll forward and back. This not only is going to massage into the quads, but you're also using some core strength here, right? So it's kind of like a forearm plank. So you're going to roll up and down and you can use your forearms to walk slightly forward and walk slightly back. Now I'd like you to engage the core. So as you engage the core, you're getting abdominal strength here, right? Plus you're getting a nice massage into the front of those quads. If you'd like to add a little bit more, you can open and close the legs as you move. So it's almost like a scissor action, right? I'm opening and closing, and I'm moving up and down at the same time. All the while engaging the core and keeping your back body nice and firm and strong. Deep breaths as you move. One more full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Let's come off of the foam roller. Set it off to the side. We're about ready for our first downward facing dog. So you're going to go ahead and spread your fingers nice and wide. Tuck the toes under. Remember to lift up through the hips. Bend the knees and start to engage into the lengthening into the spine as opposed to lengthening into the hamstrings. So the hamstrings attached to your sits bones, right? What we want to do is lift the sits bones up towards the sky, and that might mean that you get a more of a bend in the knees, and that's okay. We want to lengthen into the spine. And once you find that correct tilt with the pelvis, then you can start to maybe move into straighter legs and maybe then lowering the heels down to the ground. So we don't want to round the spine. We want to tilt that pelvis. Take one more full deep breath in, full deep breath out. So good. And then from there, you're going to walk your feet up towards your hands.
we're coming into a squat. So before we come into the squat, take a nice, easy forward fold. You can hold onto your elbows. You can gently sway from side to side. Let your head go. Try to relax fully into the neck, the throat, back of the head. Feel the sits bones up towards the sky as the crown relaxes down towards the earth. Take one more full deep breath in, full deep breath out. Release the hands down to the mat. You're going to take a nice big turn out with your toes out, heels in, and you come down into a squat. Now I'm going to take those 2 blocks and place them underneath my palms. So I've got the blocks on the medium setting, right? So you're going to lift your sits bones up towards the sky, drop the crown, and then as you exhale, come into a nice big squat. So you're going to breathe in, move into that wide-legged forward fold. Breathe out, coming into a squat. And one more just like that. Inhale and exhale. Now you're going to stay in the squat. You're going to bring a weight into both hands. And you can turn the palms to face forward and use your forearms to press into those inner knees. Go ahead and reach your right arm up towards the sky. And then come back into the squat. Go ahead and lift the left arm up towards the sky. Come back into a squat. And again, holding up heat. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale, exhale. Oh yeah. Inhale, exhale. We're going to pulse for 3, for 2, for 1. Place the weights down, palms onto the blocks, heel toe the feet back in towards each other. You should feel some sensation there in the inner groins, the outer hips. Let's interlace the fingers, reach your arms up towards the sky. Little pulse here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Relax your arms down, and we're going to slowly ragdoll up to stand. Take all the time that you need. Articulate your spine 1 vertebra at a time. Come up to a stand and feel the shoulders over the hips over the ankles, right? So you've got this Tadasana, this mountain pose. Turn your palms to face forward, lengthen through the back of the neck, lifting up through the crown, and breathe. Feel the breath moving down into the fingers, into the toes. You can even wiggle your fingers and your toes. That's how deep you want to breathe. And last one, inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands in front of your heart space. Interlace the fingers, push your palms forward. Breathe in, reach your arms up towards the sky. As you breathe out, we'll take a side bend to the right. Inhale, come back through the center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, back through the center. Exhale, sweep your arms down by your sides. So you're going to take a block, place a block between your thighs, and take your weights into your hands. I'm going to stay in this orientation so you can see the twist. We're going to add a standing twist, right? So your arms are next to your side body. Palms are actually turned in towards that side body. So you're going to inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, come back through the center. Exhale, turn your palms to face forward. Go ahead and bend into a chair and reach your arms back for a tricep stretch. And then inhale, come back up to stand. Exhale, twist to your left. So it's a little mini vinyasa. Inhale, come back through the center. Exhale, chair squat, tricep extension.
Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, open to the right. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to do one more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Next chair, you're going to hold. Inhale. Exhale. Take your arms back and you're going to pulse it up for 10. Keep squeezing that block. 9. Belly in towards your spine. 8. 7. You should feel those triceps working. 6. Keep the neck nice and neutral. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. So good. Let's come up to stand. Shrug the shoulders up towards the ears. Hold it for 3, for 2, for 1, and release the shoulders away from the ears. Good. You're going to go ahead and take a nice big wide step to the side. I'm just going to adjust my blanket so that I don't slip in the blanket. So big wide stretch there. Toes in, heels out. Bring your 2 weights next to you and bring your blocks underneath your palms. So you've got this nice big wide-legged forward fold, right? I'm going to turn the blocks actually onto the lowest setting. So depending on how your hamstrings are feeling, if your hamstrings are super tight, then I encourage you to go up onto the highest setting. You're going to bring your 2 weights and place them onto the blocks, right? So this is your inhale, your neutral. As you exhale, bend your left knee and sweep your right arm up. Inhale, straighten your legs, come back to the neutral. Exhale, bend your right knee and sweep your left arm up. So that's 1 cycle. Inhale, back to the neutral. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to the neutral. Exhale to the left. That's 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice and slow. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to a neutral position. Set your weights off to the side. Go ahead and slide your blocks forward. Press your palms into the blocks. Spread your fingers wide. Wide-legged forward fold, also known as Prasarita Padottanasana. You want to do that same position with your pelvis. So you want to lift the sits bones up towards the sky, right? And perhaps that means bending the knees to give some release into those hamstrings. Turn your head side to side, nod it front to back. Try to relax into the shoulders as much as you can. Press into your palms. Get feedback from your palms and your feet. Take 1 more full deep breath in, full deep breath out. Really good. And then you're going to walk your hands back towards you. Heel toe your feet up. We're going to set the blocks onto either side of the mat. And then take hold of your weights as you slowly articulate your spine up, 1 vertebra at a time. Really good. So you're in your position for a warrior 2. Turn your right toes out, your left toes in. Remember to line up heel to heel or front heel to back arch. Take a big enough stretch that you can then go ahead and bend into your right knee. We want to make sure that the right knee is over the right ankle. Stretch your arms out side to side for your warrior 2. As you inhale, straighten your right leg, bring your arms overhead, maybe even the ends of the weights touch. And as you exhale, extend your arms and come back into your warrior 2. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, nice and slow, stretch up into your side body. Exhale, stretch your arms out, sink down low into your right thigh. And 1 more, breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to stay here in our warrior two. Take your arms back, little tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your arms down and then bring your right forearm onto your right thigh. Try not to bring too much weight onto that right arm. So you're sort of using that as a shelf, but you don't want to sink into it, right? And we're going to go ahead and just move the left arm. So you're going to inhale, take your left arm overhead, exhale, stretch your left arm towards the left heel. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, forward, exhale, taking it back. And 1 more, breathing in and breathing out. This last one, you're going to hold it. So stretch your left arm straight up, right arm straight down, and you hold it for 3, for 2, and for 1. So good. Take your time as you come on up, and then turn your toes in, your heels out. Let's take the weights to the waist. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other. Inhale, lift the chin, open the throat. Exhale, hinge forward and down. So you can just set your weights off to the side just for the moment. Take your peace fingers and hold on to your big toes. Elbows go out to the side and the crown comes down towards the mat. Bend into the knees, nice generous bend, and then extend as you lift the sits bones up towards the sky. 2 more just like that, generous bend. And then extend. And 1 more. We're just neutralizing the body before we go into the second side. So go ahead and walk the heel toe the feet back in towards each other. You're going to take hold of your weights. Always remember, as you come up to stand, you're going to use your core strength here. So articulating your spine, but at the same time, engaging that core, right? There's always an opportunity to create more strength in the core, to tone the core. Every breath. Turn your left toes out, your right toes in, either heel to heel alignment or front heel back arch. Take your time as you get into your warrior two position. Stretch your arms out side to side and go ahead with your 3 pulses. Inhale, straighten your left leg, arms overhead. Exhale, stretch your arms out and find your warrior two. Perhaps each time you come down into the warrior two, you deepen a little bit more into that left thigh. 1, follow your breath. As you come into your warrior two, your Vera two, you're going to do those pulses forward now. Tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring your left forearm onto your left thigh. Remember not to dump into your left thigh, so like a shelf. And then extend your right arm. Inhale, reach your right arm over your right ear. Exhale, sweep your right arm back towards your right heel. Remember not to dump into your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Last one, this is a deep hip opener. Inhale. Exhale. Steady and slow, reach your right arm up, just there. Left arm next to your left shin and hold it for 3, 2, and for 1. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Take your time as you press yourself up. These transitions are as important, right? Heel toe the feet back in towards each other. You're going to come into one balanced position. So we're going to use the weights. I'm going to go ahead and just move the blanket out the way. We're coming into tree pose. Weight is on your left leg, right knee out to the side. Place the foot either below the knee or above the knee. Focus gaze onto one spot will help with your balance. bring your hands together. So you're going to bend your elbows and you're going to hug your elbows in towards your side body. And then you'll bring your weights so they're just right in front of your elbows. And we're simply going to open out to the side and close. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to do little bicep curls for 3. Just come back to that neutral for 2. And for 1. Turn the weights to face up. 3. 2. And 1. Go ahead and reach your weights up towards the sky. Change your gaze if it feels appropriate for you for 3. Soften the shoulders for 2. And for 1. Bring your weights to your waist. Right knee forward. Extend your right leg. Pulse it for 3, for 2, and for 1. So good. Second side. Always a way to challenge the practice, right? Weight onto your right leg. Left knee goes out to the side. Foot is either above the knee or below the knee. Set up into your position. And here we go. 3, 2, fixed gaze, core engaged. For 1. Let's change it up. Turn the weights to the side. 3, 2, and 1. Turn the weights down for 3. Last 2. Last 1. You can stretch your arms up, maybe take cactus arms or extend your arms. Perhaps you want to lift your gaze for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back to your waist. Left knee to the center. Extend your left leg. Pulse it for 3, for 2, and for 1. So good. All righty, we're going to come down onto our back and we're going to get that nice juicy roll out into the upper back. So if you did have a blanket, you can go ahead and open up the blanket. We're done with balancing on our feet. So we're going to lay down, take the foam roller and place it across the upper back. All righty. Set the weights off to the side. We're done with the weights now. And you're going to roll up and down the upper back. So this should feel really good. Let's move the blocks out the way so they don't get in the way of the foam roller. So you can start off with it across the shoulder blades. You're going to lift the hips and then elbows out to the side. And I like to interlace my fingers like so as a hammock supporting the back of the head, right? And then same thing as we did on our quads when we were face down. Remember how we rolled backwards and forwards and we were using the core to move. You're using the core here to move, and now we're massaging the upper back. So if you'd like, you can go all the way down to the lower ribs if it feels okay. If you have the very firm, hard foam roller, you might just want to go above the shoulder blades and below the shoulder blades. But if you have a little bit more of a forgiving foam roller like I do, then you might want to roll even down towards the waist. Those muscles just above the waistline get super tight and we really don't get an opportunity to massage them out. So this is a lovely way to massage out those back muscles. Keep the hips lifted. Of course, you can see how you're using your quads and your hamstrings to create this move. And of course, the core. Let's take one more full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Go ahead and sit your hips down. So your upper back is still on the foam roller and the foam roller is running across the two shoulder blades. We're going to do a side bend. So you inhale here in the center. As you exhale, side bend, right elbows moving towards right hip, like you're trying to touch your right hip. Keep the elbows open. Inhale. Exhale, side bend to the left.
Important to keep the elbows open. Breathe in neutral. Breathe out to the right. Breathe in neutral. Breathe out to the left. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to the center. Let's take a nice big back bend over that foam roller and pulse it for 3, for 2, and for 1. Right, go ahead and move the foam roller out from behind your back. Then we're going to take the foam roller and place it underneath the lower back. So here we get to massage into the sacrum. You can lift your hips up onto the foam roller. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And we'll take a easy, gentle twist side to side. So the foam roller is on my lower back, my sacrum, right? So as you turn the knees side to side, you're getting into the bum and the butt cheeks, which are your big gluteus muscles. Those are the muscles that are responsible for walking, for running, literally for moving the legs, right? So they work hard. They are working hard every day. They deserve a good massage. Let's come to the right side, rest onto that right butt cheek, and you're going to do these little running action. So you're massaging and targeting into that right butt cheek. Just take a couple more times there. You know where the juicy spot is for you, right? So it might be a different place than it is for me. So it's more about feeling in your body where it feels right for you, right? Let's take a couple more running actions to the left side. And of course, keeping that core engaged. Now we're going to go and create that infinity sign. So the infinity sign is like a number 8 lying down on its side. So you're going to create an infinity shape with your knees. Your knees are together. You'll do infinity one way, and then you'll reverse the infinity the other way. Really good. Reach your legs up towards the sky. Let's take a shake with the legs. This is good to release all the life force, as also known as prana or chi, different languages, right? Just let it go. Get your feet nice and floppy, your ankles floppy, and then find some stillness there. You can even rest your hands on the foam roller, close your eyes. Literally feel the draining of the energy from your feet to your knees, knees to hips, hips to heart, heart to face. Let's take a full deep breath in into every single part of you. Full deep breath out. Point your toes, widen your feet and your legs. Get a stretch into the inner groins. You can pulse here, you can even support the outsides of your legs. 3, 2, and 4, 1. Bring your legs back through the center, and then place your feet down onto the mat one at a time, nice and slow. Take the foam roller out from underneath you. You're going to place it, your bum is coming down, now your lower back is coming down, and you're going to do that scissor action, open and close with the legs as you massage into the hamstrings. A couple times with the upper hamstrings. Move the foam roller to the middle part of the hamstrings. A couple times, open and close. And then moving the foam roller to the lower hamstrings, above the knees. Then you're going to go ahead and move the foam roller down to the calves.
So upper calves, you can turn the toes out, turn the toes in. I like to rest my hands on my hip flexors as I'm doing this. I have a nice grounding position. Open and close a couple times. Move the foam roller down to the middle part of the calves. Open and close a couple times. And then moving it down to the lowest part of the calves. Open and close a couple times. Really nice. And then you can just gently rock your feet in and out in a nice, soft and relaxed way. Bring the foam roller underneath your knees. Drape your knees over the foam roller. Bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. You're going to take 5 cleansing breaths right here. So inhale into the right hand, into your belly. Open the mouth, exhale into your heart. 4 more, breathing in. Breathing out. 3. 2. And 1. And turn your palms to face up. Take at least 5 to 10 breaths on your own in your final resting pose, Shavasana. Go ahead and take all the time that you need. You can always hit pause. Take some more time in your Shavasana, and then come back when you're ready. Ready to close the practice, you can bring your 2 palms together in front of your heart space. Feeling the connection between left palm and right palm, left fingertips, right fingertips. Taking the time to recognize the effort that you put into your practice today. Knowing that that effort will now spread throughout whoever you come into contact with today. Friends, family, colleagues, strangers that become friends. Just know that the work that we do on the mat spreads to each and every person out there. Please listen to the closing of today's class. As always, the light and love within me continues to reflect and respect the light and love within each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Make sure that you do drink a lot of water. You know that when we do our foam rolling and weight work, then we need to flush out the toxins and all the good work that went into the body. Take care of yourself. drink some hot teas and nice homemade soups, especially in this weather. It's pretty chilly right now. And I send you my love. See you next week.